a medium-sized company have somebody in their staff thinking about the future?
Well, I don't think it's just medium-sized companies. I think every company should have a futurist on board. And the reason I say that is because you need someone who is dealing with what's over the horizon. A lot of times CEOs are dealing with what's happening right in front of them. But you need a futurist to say, this is what's happening in a space that maybe your company's not even involved in, right? So let's say you have a company that is running real estate. You may not be thinking about climate change, right? You may not be thinking about material structures and material futures. And so you need a futurist who can look into those fields and bring that information into your system where you have a better idea of what's going to be in the commercial market in the next 10 or 15 or even 20 years. I say to a lot of people, if you're not planning 10 or 15 years in the future, most people say, well, let's plan 5. You need to be planning 10, 15, 20 years in the future because this is going to be moving so much faster than today's speed of change.
Meaning that whatever you think is 15 years ahead is actually 7 or something like that.
That's the majority of it. So when people think, oh, we're going to have flying cars in 25 years, that's not true. There are already test programs in the works right now for people to use autonomous drone, self-driving drones, vertical lift vehicles. So what we are seeing in the futurist field is the idea that the future is unfolding a lot faster than people have ever imagined. So you need someone that's dedicated specifically to thinking in that way and also thinking as a non-business person.
Okay.
A lot of great ideas come from this place that's not based in the business market. It's based on how culture is changing. It's based on psychology of the human being and how that's changing. It's based on how the future and how technology is influencing our minds. The CEO who's running a real estate company is not necessarily thinking that way. So they need to hear that VR and AR and all of those things are happening so that they understand how to build their systems and build their company around these emerging technologies.